Some mornings feel effortless, and other mornings remind me just how unpredictable motherhood can be. As a stay-at-home mom to two beautiful boys, every day begins before the rest of the world seems to wake up. There are lunches to pack, breakfast to make, school bags to check, and somehow trying to make sure everyone starts the day feeling loved. No two mornings are ever exactly the same, and that's especially true in our home. My boys don't go to the same school, so every morning takes a little extra planning. Different uniforms, different school bags, different schedules, and making sure each of them has everything they need before their school transport arrives to pick them up. One thing I've learned over the years is that having a routine makes such a big difference, especially for my autistic son. Routine gives him comfort, it helps him know what to expect, and makes the morning feel a little less overwhelming. But even with a routine, not every morning goes accordingly to plan. There are days when he wakes up happy and ready for the day, and there are other mornings when everything feels overwhelming for him. Sometimes he doesn't want to get dressed, sometimes he doesn't want to brush his teeth, sometimes he doesn't even want to eat breakfast. To someone looking from the outside, these things might seem little, but for him, they can feel incredibly difficult. And as his mom, I've had to learn that pushing harder doesn't always help. Instead, I've learned to slow down, to stay calm, to offer reassurance instead of rushing, and some mornings that works beautifully and other mornings are still really hard. Parenting an autistic child has changed me in so many ways. It's taught me patience I never knew I had. It's taught me to celebrate the little wins that many people might not even notice. And it's taught me that progress doesn't have to look the same for every child. Some days are challenging, some days are emotional, but every single day I'm incredibly proud of him. After we've worked through the morning together, it's finally time to prepare breakfast and lunches. Today's lunch is something nice and simple because sometimes simple really is best. The boys both love Nutella sandwiches, so I start by making those first. I know there are so many fancy lunch ideas online, but I've learned that it doesn't have to be complicated. If they're happy, they're eating well, and they come home with empty lunch boxes, then I'm happy too. While I'm making their sandwiches, I pop some bacon into the air fryer. The smell of bacon cooking always makes the kitchen feel warm and cozy, and before long, breakfast is ready. This morning, they're having bacon with warm rice. It's one of their favorite breakfasts because it's comforting, filling, and gives them plenty of energy for the day ahead. For my autistic son, I also pack one of his favorite comfort foods, a small bag of pressed down rice. It's something familiar that helps him feel secure during the school day. When you have an autistic child, you quickly learn that food isn't always just food. Textures, smells, appearance, and familiarity can all make a huge difference. So instead of worrying about making the perfect lunch, I focus on packing foods that make him feel comfortable and confident. I also keep his snacks nice and simple today with foods I know he'll enjoy. For my other son, I'm packing bacon and rice in his Thermo jar so it stays warm until recess. He absolutely loves opening at school and having a warm meal waiting for him. Although my boys are completely different personalities, I love finding little ways to make each of them feel special. That's one of the beautiful things about being a mom. You learn that love doesn't always look the same. Sometimes love is knowing exactly how your child likes their lunch packed. Sometimes it's remembering their favorite snack. Sometimes it's simply sitting beside them on a hard morning until they're ready. Before I know it, school bags are packed, shoes are on, and we're waiting for their school transport. It's always a busy few minutes making sure everyone has everything before they leave. Then one by one, they're picked up for school. As the cars drive away, the house suddenly becomes quiet. It's funny how quickly everything changes. Just a few moments ago, the house was full of footsteps, conversations, reminders, and the usual morning rush. Now it's peaceful. This is usually the moment I finally exhale. I make myself comfortable on the couch, grab a drink, and spend a little time watching some of my favorite YouTube vlogs. It's a small part of my day, but it's something I genuinely enjoy. As a mom, we spend so much of our time taking care of everyone else that even 10 or 15 quiet minutes can feel incredibly refreshing. After that, it's time to start the rest of my day, cleaning, laundry, grocery shopping, and everything else that comes with running a home. Motherhood isn't always easy. Some days feel long. Some mornings don't go as planned. There are moments of frustration, moments of exhaustion, and moments where I question if I'm doing enough. But then I remind myself that my boys don't need a perfect mum. They just need me, someone who loves them, supports them, and keeps showing up every single day. At the end of the day, that's enough. Thank you so much for spending another morning with my family. If you enjoy realistic stay-at-home mum vlogs, simple school lunch ideas, and honest moments from our autism journey, I hope you subscribe and enjoy our little community. I'll see you in the next video.